Study up your ice and chaser. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. Youth in a say your meds want change. That's for eraser. School of a chaser. Don't like books, you'd look for a trader. Bill great, don't build failure. A calamity, the little you them head get giddy. Now seek work, them a seek out iniquity.
Greetings, family. How y'all doing out there in Facebook world? How y'all doing out there in T-Dot? How is everybody doing? Okay, so it seems a proper fight because several times we have tried to broadcast this Family Rammings episode and we have been having beer fight. Good thing is that's how it goes when you're doing a good thing, so we know that this topic is not only important, but it needs to be addressed. So I'm going to start the show differently. Normally I start with my shout-outs. I start with my COVID update, current events in the news. But if you all don't know, there was a major glitch that affected several social media outlets, which nobody seems to be talking about. And if you weren't aware, you were unable to log into several things. YouTube is one of them. Crazy. We live in a digital world and everybody's getting digitally attacked. I guess I am going to start with my shout-outs. First off, shout-out Dala D, Boom Blast. Don't know, big up yourself, brother. The whole Gen X team, the whole Soul City crew, Shaky 50. Shout-outs all my Amani family. Big up the Amani ladies. Boom, I said Boom Blast already. Biggs, DJ Biggs, big up yourself. The Gen X team, So Bad, Chef, Zolja, Dre, Sky, T-Dot Chalice, Paula B, Paula Too Much, Sonia R, North, South, East, West, St. Clair, all of my family, one love all across the board. So today the topic is family rammings. And I think I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression of where I'm trying to go with this. So let's talk about family rammings and the severity of it in our community and how often we hear about it but do nothing about it. We hear the stories. Dads, moms, uncles, aunties. What it is pedophilia. Right, Dala? Shout outs to Dala D for allowing me to use the Soul City Corner today. Yes. And tune in tomorrow night for the Drink Up Friday Live from 10 to 2. How many children suffer in silence? How many of you out there have a story? We all have heard of a story. I mean, I've even heard in some families where the daughter can't get married until the father samples the goods. Or even the stepfather. And when we think of pedophilia, the first thing that comes to mind is a slimy, greasy, old man. No? We don't think of women. We don't think of people of the church. We don't think of politicians, of police. They're people. And I'm sorry to say, but almost every man I know has a big woman story. Some big woman turned them out. Almost every man I know, especially those from the islands, there was some big woman that showed them the ropes. That's pedophilia. That is the same as a greasy old man taking advantage of a young girl. Some greasy old woman taking advantage of a young boy. But we don't hear about these stories. And just to prove to you all, because I could show you receipts and I could show you studies and all of this crap, but it doesn't hit home until you see it for yourself. So I'm going to give you a test. I want you to Google search. Let me pick a topic. Teachers. I want you to Google search how many teachers have molested their students, or an average. You know, America always does these studies. They'll have the info for you. And then I want you to Google how many female teachers have molested their children or their students. Foster parents, babysitters, boyfriends, girlfriends. Think about the people you leave your children with. And it doesn't matter if they're man or woman, or you have a daughter or a son. Think about the people you leave your children with. We see it. We see the pregnancies. We see the children with the mental disorders, developmental disorders as a result of these family rammings. Nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. And I want to stress that I'm not here to be funny or to make anybody feel small or to disrespect any victims of this. But I am here to bring awareness. And if you want to talk, numbers on the side there, side over there, sorry. Say the bottom. Numbers on the side there, 647-695-19. So want to say that if you don't feel comfortable calling in and talking, you can call after the show. For those of you that are victims, we're here. You can call anytime anonymously. You can leave a message. We want to hear your story. We would love to hear your success stories. And we want to know, and we want to help. And if there's any way that we can help, and if by calling in and letting us listen can help, then call. It doesn't have to be during the show if you don't feel comfortable. We're totally aware of that. Call when it's convenient for you. We're here for you after the show, okay? I really had to stress that because, as I said, this is a touchy topic. And it's affecting our kids. And we have to remember that it's not only little girls, little boys too. And it's not only opposite sex, it's same sex. And this is corrupting our children. This is putting our children in a place where they're not fully developed or mentally prepared to be. And if they also have to hide and cope and pretend like nothing is happening, then we're subjecting them to an abnormal childhood. And if they grow up to act abnormally as an adult, then we have to accept the responsibility for that because we did nothing to help. Absolutely nothing to help. Family Rammings. Incest. That's what it is. It's a major problem. And some families are too embarrassed or ashamed or prideful to tackle the truth and bring the victims justice. And it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't encourage the aggressor and spoil the victim. You should encourage the victim and spoil the aggressor. Anybody agree with me out there? A movie comes to mind. How many of you saw the movie Precious? In that movie, not only was she molested by her father, but she was molested by her mother. So not only did she have to perform sexual favors for her father, she had to perform sexual favors for her mother. Roles like this wouldn't occur in movies if they didn't occur in real life. She had 2 children for her father. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of them, I believe, she had 2 children for her father, if I'm not mistaken. And imagine what she had to go through. Imagine what a child would have to go through. You know, the rejection, the fear, the isolation, the betrayal, the disgust, the hurt, the pain. This is too much adult pressure for a child. A child should not be in the position or put in the position where they have to deal with that. So we got to pay close attention to who we have around our children, man or woman, daughter or son. Because if you look at the state of the world, people are more sexualized now. And sexuality is more open now and easy to access. So we have to be more vigilant in protecting the virtue and the innocence of our children. Because it's the people that are closest to them that's taking it away from them. Or people that they know. It's not strangers. We know the stories. We've heard the stories. We see the pregnancies. We see the children. And we do nothing. We say nothing. We held zero. And then some of us have the nerve to call ourselves God-fearing people and seekers of truths and believers in justice and fighters of the right, and allow our children to be corrupted. So I'm here to enlighten you that pedophiles are not always men, greasy old men. Sometimes they're young, able bodied boyfriends, or teachers, or pastors, or deacons, or uncles, or friends of the family, or girlfriends, or aunties. It's not the stereotype. The world is way more evil than that. And people are much more carnal than that. And we have to pay closer attention to who we leave our children around. I'm going to take a quick break. I don't want to get a little over emotional about this, but I'm concerned. You know, I'm concerned. We all know everybody has that family friend who likes to lift up the kids from under their crotch instead of by their hips. You know? Or that one friend of the family who just touches the wrong way. And when you say something, no, worry about that, man. You're going to embarrass me. No, worry about that. Because you're corrupting children. And by telling them to say nothing and forget about it, you're giving them the idea that it's acceptable and it's okay and it's normal, and it's not. It's abnormal. And in putting them in a position where they have to accept and deal and cope, you're traumatizing them, which leads to far greater issues: depression, suicide. Look at the rates of suicide. It's going up because we're not connected to our kids, and they don't feel comfortable in telling us every and anything. Some of us, because we're too ignorant. Them know say a straight beaten, box down or something. And we can't be that way. We have to be approachable to our children. They have to feel comfortable telling us anything. Even if it hurts them and they feel afraid or ashamed, they have to feel secure in knowing that we have them and their best interests and their safety at heart, no matter what, no matter who. So I'm going to take a quick little break because I do see I'm getting a little emotional here, and I don't want to curse, and I don't want to disrespect any victims, and I don't want to disrespect the topic. So we're going to take a quick break. Shout out to Ras Yonchi on this from the Dubs Over Guns track. Yeah, man, we'll be right back, family.
Nervous.
Boy, bad habit, we not pick it up, you know. Throw it down. We not pick it up. No, we don't pick it up, you know. No, we don't pick it up. How them a try for this? Who them a try for this? How them a try for this? Who them a try for this? How them a try for this? How them a try for this? Enough boy them a this. When them see the woman them a call them bitch. Enough woman them a this. When them see the man them say he ain't shit. Bad habit them pull up, bad habit oh. Bad habit and me and tell them stop it oh. Bad habit them pull up, bad.
Yeah. Yes, family, we're back, and I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I'm hoping you can. But it looks like my mic levels is good. I'm hoping it's good. Um, so we're here talking about family rammings, and it's a serious issue. It affects everybody. It affects our kids the most. Some of you parents out there, I don't know if it affects you because some of y'all seem to not be interested in your kids or their well being. Y'all interested in hype, clout, and parties. Suicide rate is on the increase. Teachers, friends, babysitters, girlfriends. You almost start to think differently about the people you allow around your children. That you start thinking, you're like, wait, that person there was a little shaky. Man, woman, or whatever. Be careful. Be careful. And when you see a child demonstrating behavior that's abnormal, and you see development, physical development that's abnormal, pay attention, reach out and help. Don't sit. I know that in my last broadcast, I spoke about Devontae Miller. And again, I want to apologize to the family of Devontae Miller for the horrendous treatment that you've received and the lack of justice in your case. You deserve better. And I'll reiterate that any public official, civic member, civil worker, civil servant, city worker, provincial worker, municipal worker, we should not be paying your lawyer fees. If you get yourself in a position where you could potentially go to jail or even be arrested, we the people should not be paying your lawyer fees. Gives you too much strength. Use your own money and defend your damn self. See how strong you are when you're using your own money like regular people, not city money. Shout outs to my family at Green World. That's greenworldna.ca or .com, sorry. Get all your natural health care products there. They've got a great breast care tea. It helps with lumps, pre-op, post-op breast cancer patients. It cures lumps and masses. Shout out your girl here if you need it. madlinks@gmail.com. Got the number on the side there. Call the number. I'm going to make this one short today because I didn't think that I would get many calls on this topic. I understand that it's a severe issue, and I understand that it's not an easy issue for victims to speak about even years later. So I'm not going to approach it in a sense where I'm forcing anybody to come through and tell us or speak with us about it. You're more than welcome to call, like I said, after the show. You're more than welcome to call tomorrow, next week, next year, whenever you get the courage and you need somebody to talk to. We're here. And we'll listen. We'll offer help if you need, or we'll just listen if that's what you want. Couple of things. Co-VV updates. Get those out of the way. I usually do it first, but I realize, like I said, my live, only half of it showed up. I don't know, Popa fight. Anytime you have something good for say them, I cut you down. So I'll do my co-VV foolishness right now. Peel has set up new restrictions. Ban on family visiting. No more weddings. All event spaces, banquet halls, party done. Ticketmaster is looking to incorporate some new rules where if you haven't had the vaccine or been tested positive, you can no longer attend events and concerts. Donald Trump lost. So we're getting closer and closer to the point where you have to be tested or you have to take the vaccine or you can't participate in life. We're getting closer to that point. Am I the only one seeing it? It's martial law, people. Wake up. How many of you have 14 people in your family? Only 10 of you are supposed to be together. What if you have 14 family members here and your brother has another 10? That's 24. You guys can't hang. It's getting there. It's there. It's not even getting there. It's there. Moving along. I have a question. Random question. Random thought. Why does Sean Paul's BB Extra keep popping up on my YouTube feed? I just want to know. I don't know. One of my friends here says 2 words, Lee or Cohen. Google that. I agree with you, my friend. 2 words, Lee or Cohen. Yeah, why does he keep popping up on my feed? Like, I don't even follow him regularly. Just seems weird. And continually popping up too. Like, I mean, every feed I watch, this pops up, and I've already seen it, and I'm not interested. Moving on, though. Next week, I want to talk about the new marijuana. I'm so tired. Next week, I want to talk about the new marijuana laws. Why? Because it's hypocrisy. Nobody's going to say it, but I'm going to say it. How many fathers, how many farmers, how many families, how many friends, how many lovers, how many husbands, how many wives has this goddamn government separated through deportation because of marijuana? Where is their reparations? Are you going to give those people back anything? Are you going to reunite those families? Are you going to pay for the therapy from the separation of the nuclear family? I see the former chiefs of police, major marijuana dealers now. The hypocrisy. Where's the fucking reparations? Where's the apology? Rastaman, I tell you a long time, say her by the healing of the nation. And now you motherfuckers have found a way to make money off of it. Where's our apology? Where's our apology? Where's our, thank you, Brother D. Where's our payback? How many of our kids have you left fatherless over some damn weed? And now from one spliff. And now you niggas is selling it and making millions. If that isn't the big fuck you sign, fuck you too. We want our shit. Where's our fucking reparations? Huh? When is the mass pardons gonna come out for all the minor marijuana charges that you have slewed people's reputation with? You've scarred people's reputation with. You've disrespected people and sent them back to their countries in shame. And now you're selling it like cigarette. How dare you? You owe us an apology. You owe us an apology. You learned our trade because y'all didn't know shit about growing. Weren't for us. You learned our trade, and now you've taken our craft, you've taken our farms, and you're fucking throwing it up back at us for double the price. You cocksuckers. Where's our repay? Where's our money back? Batman. Yes, I said it. Where's our money back? I'm hurt. I have friends whose children never got to grow with their dad over some weed. Little Rasta man, I sell him 1-2 dime bag. I don't know, handle him like him, I bring him beer, guns, and coke in the country. Over some weed. So that's going to be the topic for next Tuesday, folks. We're going to talk about the hypocrisy of the marijuana laws. And we're going to talk about reparations. Shout out to General Genius. As you see here, my little Black Lives Matter bracelet. Give thanks, brother. Mr. Raptorfoot. 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 Yes. Shout outs Quota TV on YouTube. Check them out. Series Sex Cells is up and running. They spell sex with a 6. So Sex Cells. Check out episode 3. Homegirl's doing her little feature inside there, trying to do my little acting thing. Yeah. And if you have the acting bug and you are interested in joining a comedy series on YouTube, hit up Gen X at 647-695-1903. We will begin taping November 22nd. The comedy is called Trans Lunch. And it's all about a special little bar called Trance. Definitely a comedy series. Look out for it, people. Again, check out Sex Sales Quota TV. That's Quota TV on YouTube. Sex Sales. Sex is spelled with a 6. Look out for it. Also, shout out to Omega and Quota. Big up yourselves, brothers. Shout out So. By the way, I said, brother, big up Dollar D in the studio, and thank you, Dollar D, for allowing me to use Soul City Kana. Normally, you see it on the Stress Free Live, which is on Monday, or the Drink Up Live, which is tomorrow, 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. And if you would like to be a guest on any one of those shows, I believe it's a limited edition, right? 10 and under, $50 for the ticket. That comes with a meal and a special drink, and you could come and enjoy any of the lives with the DJs here. Shout out Gen X for information at Gen X, that's G as in George, ENNX 2020 at gmail.com or 647-695-1903. Remember, tickets are $50. They come with a meal. You get to come into the Stress Free Live, enjoy the energy. Hopefully you enjoy and want to come back. But remember, there are limited spaces. And I do believe we are fully booked for the next 2 coming up. So you would be coming for the next Drink Up Friday, because tomorrow's sold out and Monday's sold out. So it would be for the next Drink Up Friday. Also, what else do we have coming up? Look out for the lingerie party. I do believe it's Black Friday. Is it Black Friday? And also there is the December 26th. It's the Boxing Day ball, sponsored by Boom Blast Dollar D and Gen X. It's supposed to be crazy. And of course the lingerie party as well. Topless waitresses, stripper waiters. I'm sure some of y'all is gonna love it. Shout outs my homegirl Karen Delight and the Roots Reggae Radio family. You see me, yeah man. Rasmagan, big up yourself. Black Flames, big up yourself. All Roots Reggae family, big up on yourself. Yeah man, and we out here and we have no fear. Deborah Wright, big up yourself. Did I say Karen Delight? Karen Delight, big up yourself, and the whole dream team out there, big up yourself. Stacy Chase, big up yourself. All of my friends and family paying attention on Facebook, paying attention on Twitch, paying attention on Twitter, YouTube. You know I love you guys. I'm here talking that stuff that nobody wants to talk about. And the good thing about me is I don't care what people think. I give my opinion. It might not be the way everybody feels, but at the end of the day, you're all allowed to have your own opinion, as am I. I'm not trying to force mine on anybody else, but I do want to address it so that people know there are other ways of thinking out there. We out here, man. We're doing it like we do it, and we're doing it like we do it for TV. Don't know me say who that me that I represent the T that. Yeah, man. We out of here. This is come make we chat, people. Come make we chat. Come make we talk. Come make we chat, no? Yeah, man. See you next week. I'm out.
Boy, bad bit, we no pick it up, you know. Throw it down. We no pick it up. No, we don't pick it up, you know. No, we don't pick it up. How them a try for this? Who them a try for this? How them a try for this? Who them a try for this? How them a try for this? How them a try for this? Enough boy them a this. When them see the woman them a call them bitch. Enough woman them a this. When them see the man them say he ain't shit. Bad da bit them pull up, bad da bit too.
Listen, hey, moments of clarity. It's like a rarity. Trying to survive when enemies wanna murder me. Hey, time is precious, so imagine the urgency. When blood hits your shirt, the shit looks like burgundy. Foresee your purpose before you wipe out the surface. A lot of hates in the air, they back to burning black churches. Concerned with my city, I know it makes them nervous.
Yes, family, thank you for tuning in one more time. And you don't know, it's Come Make We Chat, featuring Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't know, it's your girl Links. One love. Tune in next week and see you tomorrow. Drink Up Friday. Woo!